Hey, greeting to all the viewers, listeners, students, those who are seeing this lecture. I'll be discussing social groups. In sociology, the significant role of these social groups, and sociologists has classified the society into various groups, associations, and communities. Let's understand what these groups are. Social groups in sociology. What is social group? We may say some group of people, collection of people, a group. No, but in sociology our intention is to describe social group in sociological context. What does that mean in sociology? A brief of socialization, because every group is playing role for this socialization. A greater proportion of an individual's personality is a reflection of a types of socialization process he or she has gone through during primary socialization. Bogart's definition, if you look at what does he say, a social group may be thought of as a number of persons, two or more, who have some common objects of attention, who are stimulating to participate in similar activities. Ogba and Nimkov says whenever two more people come together and influence one another, they may said to constitute a social group. Means सामाजिक समूह समाज शास्त्र में है क्या? जब कुछ लोग मिलते हैं, इंटरेक्ट करते हैं और उसमें पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज़ में एंड इन्फ्लुएंस करते हैं एक दूसरे को, तो वो समूह का निर्माण करते हैं. Let us further go. What are the features of social group? Basic features of a social group. See this in this picture. In their sociological analysis of the group behavior of human society, sociologists have identified some essential elements of a social group. For the set of or collectivity of people to be a social group, it has to have the following. We see the number of people in the groups are standing, number of people, and they form because look at they are interacting, they're talking, and the colors or different colors are shown reflects the different people in society. And therefore, because of that interaction and influencing each other, they form the groups. Types of groups: primary group and secondary group. Let us understand what is the primary group. Primary group is usually family and friends. Furthermore, we can add neighborhood as well, can also be a primary group. There we interact on a daily basis, regularly basis, and that is the socialization process. It helps in the primary stage in our socialization process. सामाजिकरण में प्राइमरी ग्रुप का एक बहुत बड़ा हाथ होता है, जो चार्ल्स कूले इसके बहुत बड़े उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा इसको एडवोकेट किया है. He is the main person who has describes a primary group is a major cause for socialization process and changing behavioral patterns of the individuals. Secondary groups: classroom, factory, political parties, bosses, your subordinates, right? And sometimes you start questions, what do they care about? How well do your job? Primary groups may form within the secondary groups. Because of the secondary groups, we start, due to this interaction, we start questionings ourselves, we start questioning others, and that is how it helps in socialization process. सामाजिकरण में प्राइमरी ग्रुप का यानी प्राथमिक समूह और सेकेंडरी ग्रुप का यानी कि द्वितीयक समूह का महत्वपूर्ण योग होता है, चाहे वो हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस हो, क्लासरूम हो, फैक्ट्री हो, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज हो, सबका योग. विशेषताएं क्या है हमारे प्राइमरी ग्रुप की, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या है? togetherness, empathy, love, interactions, feelings of we, sympathy, protection, security. See, before we go to the secondary groups, the group and the individuals equation place perspectives of individual in a group and group of individuals. That is that is how the that is how socialization process takes place. In old days, group members in any of the group had a we feeling, but now it is changing. But now in modern age, we have a change. We have changed into I and me. But that is not the point of difference, and sociologists do not say the right or wrong. That has changed during the process of change, and individuals' feelings, needs have taken a pivot role, because the individual's feelings and needs, that has taken a major role and a pivot role, an important place in society. And due to that, our behavioral patterns are changing, and therefore an outgroups are being formed. Let's move further. These are the characteristics where the love, affection, feeling of we are starting. You could see this. Look at this picture. Lot of people are standing, they are interacting and all that. Characteristics of secondary groups. This is a little or no emotional involvement. Members are more competitive than cooperative. Members are less intimate. Group identity is less relevant. Economic efficiency is given higher emphasis than psychological identity. The group is mainly a means to an end rather than an end in itself. These secondary group, where the teacher is teaching, the students are being taught a subject, they are interacting on daily basis. But feeling of we is not necessary here. Feeling of and group identity is not necessary here. Yeah, I belong to that group. Fine. You were passed out from the college and the class, your identity is gone. You don't need to be. Look at here in the second picture. The person, the lady who has been focused here, she is focusing on this subject. She is focusing on the need of the hour, on the subject, rather than a feeling of love and affection, where in the previous picture we have seen that people are interacting, playing together, interacting together. And that means both these groups are essential in socialization process. But both are different. Membership is unlimited. In the secondary group, need not necessarily you have a family of friends, we have 10 friends or 5 friends or 5 members of family, etc. It could be hundreds, it could be 50, it could be group. Secondary groups and the primary group comparison, difference in characteristics. Primary groups generally small, relatively long period of interaction, intimate, face-to-face association, some emotional depth in relations, cooperative, friendly. Secondary group usually large, relatively short duration, often temporary, little social intimacy, mutual understanding, relationship generally so superficial. Hi, how are you doing? We'll come and meet. Why don't you come? These are superficial many times, these relationships, but they form the secondary group, and they are essential for your socialization process. They are essential for the society. The secondary group is more formal and impersonal. Hope this is clear. Thank you very much for viewing and listening this. Please subscribe if you haven't so far, because this is essential. In next video in social groups, I'll be sharing the types of groups, the different types of group and their positioning in society. Their positioning in society, their breaking down of these primary and secondary groups. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much once again.